Hey, can you hear me? Is the sound okay? I hadn't the opportunity to actually test it out because I'm not sure how to do it, and so I just need to make a few more changes here, and I'm not really sure if you actually can video shot. Sound is good. It's not too quiet. I'm a little bit worried it's too quiet, but not sure what to do about it. Okay, so right now I have I think 2 streams up, and I've got to close the first one, which I'm going to try to do in the live streaming control room. But it seems I have a bit of trouble to do it. We'll see. So I go to the editing or public. Oh, let me make it private. Save changes. Okay, so I see first people are appearing on the YouTube stream. I think Twitch is actually making the better job today. Welcome. This is my my living, sleeping room, kitchen. I actually don't have any kitchen here so far, but this is the room that I'm trying. I'm not sure if I'm going to manage to do anything out of it, but at least I have it now. So let's see. Yes, the other stream is now down. Perfect. So something's wrong with YouTube, I think. I'm not sure, or something changed in all this time that I wasn't here, but something seems to be... I'm not live on YouTube. Wait. It seems I'm not even live on YouTube. I can check it myself, I don't need to ask. Or do I don't understand. I think YouTube is making a very bad job today. I went live already, so what's the problem? Let me move the time up to 5 AM. I have no idea what's going on. Oh, YouTube. What is going on? I don't like that. So, there's a problem, and I don't know what it is, and that is annoying. I want it to be solved. I mean, I was online, like, let me check your stream. It does not send the data, it seems. The fault is with the stream, maybe? Edit settings. So basically it seems that I can try maybe post this link here again. Maybe that's the problem. And see what happens if I change the link. But actually it should be the right one. No. The key, I could try the key. I need a brain. Okay. YouTube is done, that's what I can say. I can definitely see that I am online on Twitch, and it states that it is sending data to YouTube. Maybe I need to click something else in the live control room, but I did actually. So start streaming. Is it now? Come. It should be. It doesn't. I see. I think I see what's the problem. YouTube does not accept start streaming for some reason. I click, but nothing happens. Please start preview. But I did the preview already. So is YouTube broken, or what is happening right now? I'm not sure. Well, let me click help. I don't think help would do any good. So as it seems, there's a bug on YouTube or something like this. I'm not sure what exactly is causing the problem, but basically it is this. When I'm trying to click start streaming, it tells me please start the preview player to accurately sync your stream. But I already started the preview player and I think it worked out, but I still cannot start the stream. Is it now? Let me check. Yes, I'm in. No idea what it was, but I'm in. Right? Or not? Yes, I am. Okay, that was a little bit difficult today. But I'm in. Okay, now if I close all other windows, but it's still a little bit weird. I'm not sure. Now it's going on, yes. Isn't it? I think it is. Hey. Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? Everything's fine with the sound. So today we are at my new place. It's the very first stream I'm doing from here. I have no lighting, no everything, and I feel like it's a little bit difficult to make any kind of lighting in this room because there is so much light from outside, and especially in the evening or in the morning it changes all the time because it's getting lighter. And so I just lit a little bit the background to have like, because when I started the stream it was actually dark outside or when I was trying to set up any lighting it was pretty dark outside, and now while the stream is going on it has become a little bit lighter, a lot lighter actually. So But I could try to, like, I have to scroll. I have this very cool funk things for lighting, and I could try to. Yeah, that looks better, isn't it? I could actually. Oops. So. I think that's better. I see my stream is now down on Twitch. I have no idea what happened. I'm gone from Twitch. No idea why. So now we have the opposite problem. So Twitch is telling me that the video is not available because the browser does not support it. At least that's how I would translate. What are the reason? People see me on Twitch, so it's only my Twitch. Well, let me reload it and see again. If I get a video on Twitch, no, now I get a video again, right? Okay. Okay. Twitch is fine. YouTube seems to be fine as well. Then I would say we can try to start. So basically, I was just trying to make settings the last few days to see where I can head with anything, because that's just, I have internet for like, I don't know, a few days now, and so I've got to figure out how to do things in here. I like the blue in the background. What do you think about the blue? I think that looks pretty. As soon as it becomes lighter outside, you won't see much of it anymore. But right now, as long as it's a little bit dark outside still, you can actually see, and it looks so mysterious. Then my favorite color is green. Let me try out green. Now I want to know. This looks cool as well. So I'm back. Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it? Yes, it's early morning. I have 5 o'clock, 5:24, so it's rather early. I cannot make a real room showing because I already set everything up and now to move. And it doesn't look very nice here because I was trying to find, and I'm at it for a few hours right now, just trying to figure out things, and so it takes like forever. Also, I have no idea what the microphone actually sounds like. My Twitch name is, my god, I'm so glossy. I need makeup. powder. My Twitch name is Europelagia. Wait, I'm going to post a link, and also thank you very, very, very much for the donation and for you wanting to follow me on Twitch. Let me make just my face a little bit prettier for you. Matthew. That's not my house, it's my rented house. That's the room upstairs where I live. I'm just sitting on my mattress. I have no bed yet. I have also no kitchen. Actually, over here I would have a kitchen, but I have no kitchen yet. And downstairs I'm going to have my my studio room for recording videos, because here upstairs it's not just quiet. You're going to hear cars behind the windows, and I have no way to actually barricade those windows, and also I would find it kind of a little bit sad to barricade those pretty windows. So yes, I'm going to start up again, and thank you very much for missing me. I feel a little bit anxious actually about recording again, because I didn't do it in such a long time and it just feels weird. Let's see. So link for my Twitch, that would be I need to open up the stream again, and it should be somewhere there. Yes, Twitch. So basically everyone who wants to follow me on Twitch, that's the first link in the description to this stream. But I can post it right here. Okay. Follow me on Twitch. Follow me on Twitch. The setting is a little bit not very perfect, because I have no tripod for the microphone yet. And for my other two microphones, I actually did have tripods, but one of them is broken, so I did not bring it over. And the other one, I have it, but one is not enough for the other microphone. It does not fit with this microphone, so I kind of have to be very creative about how I do things. But basically, it does seem to be working. Ja, ich freue mich auch, zurück zu sein. So, wie viele Deutsche habe ich jetzt gerade, die zuschauen? Ist jetzt ziemlich früh in Deutschland gerade. But at least I sit comfortable, more comfortable than in the past. I would like to make the chat bigger so I can read better. Let me see if I can do it. Yes, I can do it. Okay, another one on Twitch as well. Perfect. Oh, that's way better. Yes, I see people are discussing my dress. I'm wearing shorts underneath my dress, so that no accidents can happen here. It's my sleeping shorts that I'm wearing underneath. Make us backwards. I can change that actually. What's going on here? That's totally weird. So, isn't this supposed to be? No. long ago that I actually used it that I barely remember anything, but that should be about right. So, is it better now? Let's see. What do you say? It's the right. Are the ears now on the right sides? Does it help to change? Wait. Okay. Ich habe euch auch sehr vermisst. Ich war eigentlich fast in so etwas wie einer Depression, weil ich unbedingt zurück wollte, aber nichts hat funktioniert, kein Internet, kein gar nichts. Und in der alten Wohnung, da sind die Nachbarn so laut, dass ich nichts mehr machen konnte. Ich bin unglaublich glücklich, wieder zurück zu sein. Dankeschön. So. I'm not French. Okay, so let me see. I have prepared a few triggers, but rather randomly to play with, and also I have some to thank you so much. Thank you. I'm not sure how to do it. I'll read your nickname. I wish I had the microphone more up here. It would make it more comfortable in use. So, thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, this is my new studio flat kind of thing, and yes, I think it does look kind of pretty, but it's now too light, and then the beautiful green starts to disappear. Joshua. Thank you very much, dear Joshua. Thank you. I'm very happy to be back. My dear, I'm very happy that you're learning German. It's definitely a beautiful language to learn. You see, you like my dress? That's very cool because that's probably my favorite dress at the moment. I so love the color, though you actually cannot really see on the stream the color of the dress because it is it seems like a little bit less vibrant on the stream. In reality, it's like a very beautiful blue, and I just love the way it sits. It's a very cute dress, and also I think the main reason I love it so much is the color. I don't have much clothes in this color, and it's kind of actually a very cool color. Maybe I would love to have a dress like this, but in my favorite color, green as well, like a smaragd green kind of green. My favorite places to shop. I hate shopping, so my favorite place to shop would be the internet actually, so that I don't really have to do shopping. I hate shopping over everything. If I go shopping, I go into a shop and then it's enough, and I'm glad when I can go out and maybe drink a tea somewhere, but not shopping alone. Have you been working on your English? Your speaking and accent is so good. Well, thank you very much. No, I am constantly working on my English as far as, I'm reading a lot in English. I'm trying to memorize new vocabulary, but not by actively looking for it, but when I read and I see something that I like, I try to remember it, to write it down somewhere maybe. So that's more or less the only way I learn vocabulary at this point. Same thing for grammar. I think there's still a few grammatical errors that I do quite often. So this is something that I'm working on. But again, not actively as in making, opening a book and starting to learn. It's more like trying to immerse myself so much into the language that it comes naturally, trying to find books and texts and whatever that would fit for the level that I am on right now. And when it comes down to the accent, I'm listening a lot to English, so it's YouTube, mostly YouTube actually. I do have Netflix, but I find it very hard to force myself to watch anything on there. I'm not so much of a movie, serious person. I do watch some things, but not as much as other people. But I kind of watch a lot on YouTube, or just, again, some documentaries and stuff like this. Actually, there are many documentaries on Netflix. I should start to check them out. Usually I just search something on the internet. So basically, this is how I'm working on my accent. I'm listening a lot, and I hope that I will start at some point to also speak the way that the accent becomes a little bit less. But it's still there very much.
Ich hoffe, ich sage den Namen richtig. Es ist eine ungewöhnliche Schreibweise, beziehungsweise so kann ich den Namen eigentlich gar nicht. Ich kenne nur Matthias normalerweise. Aber Matthias ist very schön. Very, sag ich schon. Matthias. Dankeschön.
And yes, that's exactly it. It's hard to just sit down and watch it. I feel like I get bored so fast. It needs to be a very good series. That's something that really is going to capture me. And I also have to be prepared for watching it. Like, I have to be prepared to say, like, okay, all right, now I have not only the time, but also the nerves to actually immerse into something completely new. And it doesn't happen so often. So that's probably the main problem. So I don't know, the last big series that I watched on Netflix would have been, I think, Bates Motel. I think it's a very cool series, but it's, again, quite a while ago. It was actually at the very beginning of my English studies, and I forced myself to watching movies back then in order to learn. My favorite state of the USA. Well, I've never been there, so it's hard to say. I always say Texas because it's so rural, it's so conservative. I like it a lot about it, so probably Texas, but I've never been to Texas, and maybe if I ever visit, I'm gonna be very scared of all the snakes and all the venomous living there. But I think America is generally rather beautiful, so I think there are a lot of beautiful states over there. actually, I don't have a very nice setup. Because I have, as I already mentioned, no, what's the name? Tripods. Also, that's one of the biggest problems. I always lose words. Like, I know the words, but I don't remember them. When I'm reading, it's very easy because while reading, I just feel like I know so many words. I have barely ever new words or words that I never saw before. Usually I know everything, but when I talk, it's all gone. My mind is clear. Actually, that could be a cool idea for me to relax. Just try to speak in English and my mind goes clear and blank at the very moment. Ich wollte schon denken, ein bisschen. So. Передаю привет. Привет. Приветики. Я не знаю, куда ставить микрофон. I have a little problem. I have no idea where to put the microphone. I have absolutely no tripod. I have no tables here. I have no anything. My screen and the webcam, they're standing on a box. Just plain box. So, and I have no other box. I have no idea what to do with this here, and they have such a short, like, this is so short and there's no way in making it longer. I definitely need a new tripod. Can you hear the birds? I'm really curious what the sound is like. You maybe are noticing that I'm talking in my normal voice and not in my ASMR voice, not whispering. It's because I have no idea if you would hear me either way. But I feel like I have no small box. I have only the big box, and the big box is already used as table right here. Actually, you are sitting on the box, more or less. It's comfy here. It's more comfortable than the other streams that I would do. I could even, like, whoops, so, could lay down. I would need another pillow though, it's not so comfortable. Yeah, I hate my voice. The reason I'm always whispering is actually this. So, there are two ways to make ASMR: soft-spoken and whispering. And I believe soft-spoken and mixed with whispering is like perfect. You can find it a lot on Maria Gently Whispering's channel, and it's just perfect, and she's doing so well with it, and so that's my favorite. And there are a few people who have such a beautiful, beautiful voice. It's just, they don't even need to try. It's just going to be ASMR no matter what they do. I'm not one of those people. I don't really have a nice speaking voice, and so people like me do tend to do more whispering, just because whispering sounds actually with every voice nice. Like, I don't think there are any people who have a bad whispering voice. It's just always soothing, and then It's also similar. Like whispered voices, they are more similar than spoken voices, and so I do not tend to make a lot of soft-spoken videos because I do not feel like it goes well with my personal voice.
Perfect. Well, hello there. Thank you. Thank you very much. Perfect. I see all the people telling me that my voice is actually nice, and I mean, that's very cute of you, but what else could you say? Like, obviously, if I would watch someone and like someone's videos and watch the streams and like the person, I would always say everything you do is nice and that sounds great. But it's so weird because so many things are going on right now. Usually when I'm streaming, I would just see my room and nothing else, and now I can see birds flying from tree to tree, and it's just beautiful. I want to see more birds. Oh, Jim. Oh. Jim Rokovsky. Jim Rokovsky. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's so incredibly cute of you. Thank you. Thank you very much. And I'm so incredibly happy to be back myself. Questions? Yes, yes, you do. Kevin, thank you very much, dear Kevin. Thank you. What voice of yours is your favorite? How do you mean of yours? You mean my voice or some artists that I'm watching their voices? Like, my favorite voice of all ASMR artists is Maria's. Yeah, Maria definitely. And with me, just whispering. I don't even like my whispering too much, but it's bearable, it's okay. So let me scroll down again. What videos are my favorites to make? Actually, it was always personal attention. I like personal attention videos. But also lately I liked a lot to do the trigger videos, the one with the cats, because they're just funnier to make. I have a lot of fun recording them, and it's kind of a very fun, creative process. It's a little bit different to recording personal attention role plays, so I do like those a lot as well. Ja, meine Muttersprache, das ist Russisch, aber ich würde Deutsch eigentlich schon fast auch zu meiner Muttersprache zählen. Is there distant sunshine? Actually, you're able. I cannot see too much because there's just a house, but when I look like this, I see a beautiful skyline. Not too much of a skyline, but I do see a little bit. I see a few roofs, and I see
just a little bit of nature over there, and it's looking absolutely beautiful. It's gorgeous. Have a good day as well, Nightcore fan, and have a lot of fun at your work today.
I wish you a great working day. Wish you a great working day.
The voice with a kind of broken English. That's so terrible to have broken English. There's nothing worse than speak a language, whatever language it is, in a very broken way. I really don't like that. I mean, I do have an excuse. I'm not living anywhere in America or England, so it's kind of okay-ish if my English is not too well. If I lived in an English-speaking country, I would suffer if I wouldn't speak like natives, or at least close to the natives. Auf dem deutschen Kanal, ich fange jetzt wieder an, Videos zu machen in beiden Sprachen. Und dann fange ich auch wieder an, regelmäßig auf dem deutschen Kanal hochzuladen. Ich habe jetzt tatsächlich länger eine Pause gehabt. Was es nicht geben wird, höchstwahrscheinlich, sind rein deutsche Streams. Streams werden immer auf diesem Kanal sein. Vielleicht mal manchmal auf Deutsch und deutschem Kanal, aber jetzt nicht als regelmäßiger Bestandteil. Aber auf jeden Fall werde ich deutsche Videos wieder hochladen. Ich weiß nicht wie viele, aber auf jeden Fall regelmäßig. English is fine. Always says enough to understand. Well, that's the thing though. Just to understand is not enough. Language is not just a way to be able to express yourself. Or better, yes, it's a very great way to express to yourself, but just to understand and actually express yourself are two entirely different things. So just to be understood is not enough. It's not enough, and it's not satisfying when you actually want to talk, when you want to tell something, and especially in videos, especially in role plays, it is so bad if you cannot express things the way you actually would like to. And just to be understood, it's just not enough. It's not enough. Yes, definitely to live in in an English-speaking country is always the way to go when you want to improve your language skills. But I don't think that's something that is going to happen to myself. So, but I would love to. If I need mods for my Twitch chat, yes, I'm going to need some, but I'm not going to do it right now, and I'm not sure how I'm going to do it at all. When I'm starting to stream more now and to make videos, I want to make a few I don't know how to say, but I want to go and do this and to plan out things a little bit better, but I cannot do it right now. I don't want to storm into it. I want to do things properly so that it then works. Yes. And I probably wouldn't even look myself for moderators, but ask moderators because like moderators have to work with each other, not with me, because while sitting here I do not see much, so there must be an understanding between the moderators, actually. If you were to live in an English-speaking country for a year, which would you pick? America, England, Canada, or Australia? Probably Australia, no, because Australia is very, very hot, and there are a lot of snakes and venomous beings and all those kind of things, so definitely not Australia, hot and dangerous. The other three are actually interesting, all of them. I would love to live for some while in the UK, and I think the way people in the UK speak is so adorable. It's such an incredibly adorable English. Always when I hear people talk that way, I'm like, cute. But I feel like when foreigners talk like UK English, it sounds almost forced because it's so difficult to pronounce for not native. I feel like American English is easier to pronounce, maybe. It's so difficult because living in Germany, that the English we learn British English, and the only reason we do speak with a more, I'd say, American kind of accent is because of all the movies being actually mostly from America, and so that's where we pick it up. But it's adorable. America is very interesting as well, because like living outside of America is still like living a little bit in America, because we see so much of America. Even if you open up the news, you hear almost more about America than about your own country. Like everything is American. And Canada is very interesting as well, because Canada has the kind of nature that for me is the most beautiful there is, because it's very similar to Russian nature. And since this is what I grew up with, and I don't know, for me it's just the most perfect nature. I like the weather, this kind of things. So because of this, Canada would feel very homey, I think, do it. Careful, because I have here on my bed a piece of paper, I guess, and I have it here so that I can put the microphone onto it and the microphone does not fall, but it always makes kind of weird sounds when I bump into it, and so I need to be super careful to not do it.
Thank you very much, dear Louise. Thank you. Louise. Thank you for the support. That's very helpful.
Gotta be careful with the microphone though.
Hello, Mike. Hello, Mike.
I was setting up the light for dark behind the windows. Now I'm not sure what we are having here. Is it nice living in Germany? I don't know. I can tell you. I guess so. I guess it could be nicer. I don't know. I believe I might move away at some point in my life, but it's still a very nice country and I love Germany a lot. If I like it, do not keep up, not so much, no. I have actually something that I think sounds great. So I have 3 of them. So I'm just going to use one now. Those are different colored slimes with some kind of stuff in it that makes it sound very good. Open it up. Thank you. So that looks like this inside, and down there's more slime on the bottom of it. The time here is 6 a.m. The stuffed animal in the background, that's of my dog. My dog is not here right now. I know people will ask. He's with my mama right now, but he is here as well. Sometimes, or rather often, so I have his part of his toys here. And this is a toy of Ivan. I can show you. This time I can fetch it. Okay. Be careful. That's a donkey. I remember the word. It's a donkey. And yes, okay. And he loves him. But I also use him as a stopper. I have like windows and doors here, and so when I open the door here and then I open another one on this side and then they fall, and so I use the toys to stop the door. If the wind becomes too much, or they have another one. So that there's a tie, it's a carrot. And this one is broken. There's actually a thing that's making a very high-pitched sound inside, but this beep sound is broken, and so if I click it like this, it does not beep. Okay, but the donkey has some sounds. Squeaker. So it has actually a squeaker inside, but the squeaker is broken. It also is a little bit broken right here. You can see there. I'm being called on Instagram again. I don't like it at all. Okay, now it should at least not make any sounds anymore. Okay, just get it out of there. I think people are watching my stream are trying to call me on Instagram. I don't know what they do it. Okay. Almost there. Oh. He's calling me again. No, it's a girl. It's not a him. A girl that I don't know is calling me on Instagram. Okay, I have it. Why does the quality seem to be better on here than on Twitch than on YouTube? I have no idea. Let me compare. Do I have a way to compare the quality? So that's Twitch. Now I'm going to go over to YouTube. Well, Twitch is a platform that is meant for streaming, so I could imagine that because of this they actually do. Yes, the quality is way better on Twitch. So everybody is going to watch on YouTube now because voice quality is better for the looks. I am a little bit tired today. I kind of have a very destroyed sleeping pattern at the moment, and so I look a little bit like someone who does not sleep enough. people see me sometimes drink energy drink on a stream or so, and then they think that's what I do generally. I do still like Monster, but I don't drink it regularly. I never did.
Да, это, ну, студия, в самом деле, комната внизу. Эта комната, это моя жилая студия, комната. Здесь я буду проводить стримы и также проводить стримы и что-то у меня тут. И жить. Вот это в самом деле мой матрас. Я здесь сплю, кровати пока еще нету. Вот.
People keep calling me on Instagram. Needs to kinda change some settings here. I just don't stop anymore. Why do you keep doing it? It's so weird. That's yes, that's a little bit sticky. It's actually very nice because there is also white knobs inside, and so it does not stick too much, but it still does make all those cool sticky sounds that I really like a lot. How I've been learning English, I think I mentioned before, just watching a lot of things and listening to a lot of things, reading a lot of things, and trying to remember everything, trying to talk to myself. I always, that looks very weird, I think, but I often talk to myself in English, just to practice it a little bit, and so that helps definitely a lot as well. But I feel like this is the first stream where I talk more or less free. Usually on streams my English seems to be so much worse than it is in self-talk, and I imagine it is because I'm kind of nervous on streams always, and I lose the red line and cannot keep on talking. And I feel like this is the very first stream where I actually talk more or less the way I would if I talk to myself, or if I try to explain something to myself or so. So those here are physalis. I don't know what are they in. Yes, looking to yourself, it's really, people would think I'm mental or something when they would see me. Like I just walk through my flat, or just sitting here and talking to myself. It's pretty. I hope nobody will ever see me doing it, because it's really weird. This is physalis. Physalis are rather intense tasting. I don't know, it's berries. Actually, it is berries, right? Should be berries. They taste intense, but they're actually tasty. Ever dogs in house, but usually it's kind of not really out loud. I don't know. At least I try not to talk. I used to do that as a kid a lot, to talk to myself, but it's weird, you know, to be the weird kid that is talking to itself. It's weird. So I'm going to eat one now. Those are not cherry tomatoes. That is cherry tomatoes or tomatoes or something. This is berries. You can also see they have usually they are like, does not focus on them. I don't know. Now that's what they look like. So it's not cherish either. It's physalis. I'm not sure what they called in English, but they are kind of sweet, but also a little bit sour. They have a very intense and very own taste. It's very different to any other fruit or berry or whatever it is. And so they do have a very special taste. Ground cherry, okay. Well, someone is saying those are ground cherries, but didn't know they are actually cherries. They do not have this can. What's can in English? I don't know. But no, those hard things inside. You can just take them like this and in Germany they usually go by physalis. They're tasty. They're really tasty. They're good. They are a little bit sweet, but also sour and kind of something else as well, I guess. My English is not good enough to describe how incredibly tasty they are. Well, they are not eaten too often in Germany either. It's not as common as, let's say, cherries or strawberries or something like this, but I got them in a store here around the corner, so I would say they are eaten often enough, or they wouldn't be get sold. They are rather juicy, I guess, but not too juicy. It's not like super juicy, but it's hard to explain even. Like, you would not, like, I can explain whatever I want, but if you try them for the first time, you will be surprised by the taste. It was for me the way. I've tried them the first time. It was in school. A friend of mine was eating them, and I tried to ask her what they are because I didn't know them before. And she gave me one, and I was like, oh, I didn't like it. I acted as if I liked it because I felt bad for getting something and then be like, it's not tasty. But I didn't like it, so I just acted as if it's tasty. But then I tried it sometimes, and over time I grew to like it. No, they're sure not called cherry tomatoes because they're not cherry tomatoes. I do like cherry tomatoes. They are actually really sweet. Yes, exactly. They are very often on desserts in restaurants, like a single one or something. So the dessert usually it still has its cover, what's it called? I can open up. This stream is done. What's happening? What's going on? Why are people asking if the stream is gone? Wow, the delay is huge today. Wow, the delay is huge. I see. It's maybe my internet that is making the trouble. Am I back? Am I not back? I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. It's fine. It's fine. Does it's fine mean that I'm back? I wish to be back. Too many viewers. I don't think that's a problem, especially in the morning. Oh wow! On Twitch I have over 800 viewers. That's crazy. Hello Twitch. I didn't know that. By the way, everyone who's watching, what is my Twitch stream doing? I think it's maybe my computer that's doing those weird. Let's see. Yeah. So, anyways, everybody who's on YouTube. My Twitch stream. Where is it? I'm back in, right? Okay. So, let's see. Here, everyone who's not subscribed to my Twitch stream, Twitch channel, everyone who's not following me on Twitch yet might go over and try to follow. Here's the link. Yeah. Okay. So, Twitch. I do not mostly read YouTube comments, I actually do read both. But as I can see right now, the stream is back, I would say. Okay, I can put this to the side again. How about an ASMR we use the German Russian insult curse words? I don't like insults and curse words. I never use them. I don't even think I can pronounce them. I guess I'm rather old school when it comes to that, so definitely not with me. But I think there is something like this. I think someone made it already. You just gotta try to look for it. Look how light it is. It's so light now. When I started the stream, or when I was trying to start the stream, it was completely dark outside. Even you can see on the thumbnail of the stream, it's just absolutely dark behind me. Press this on a little bit. Isn't it crazy how fast it becomes light? Actually, I cannot wait for the winter now because this room is a little bit too light for me. I'm not used to the light rooms. It does bother me. I cannot sleep very well. And I just feel like even the day, like, oh, it's too light, I want it to be darker. And I love evenings or mornings when it's just half, like not too, like, you know, this still a little bit dark but not absolutely dark, or just like as if it would rain outside or something. Least favorite trigger might be scratching sounds, but not always. I have very sensitive ears, like super sensitive, and some sounds are fast too much for me, and so some ASMR sounds that are supposed to be very intense, for me it's like it makes me cringe a little bit. Which is probably the reason why on my channel all sounds are usually very soft, very leveled, and probably also the reason why I layer so much, because for me it needs to be like super soft clouds of sounds that like clay onto the ears and play with the ears but aren't like too intense. Because my own ears are like that. I'm very, like, even to the touch or anything, I'm super sensitive all over. And I think that's a little bit of a problem because most people do like intense sounds, and it's difficult for me to create videos for them, since when I'm sitting in the editing, I will think like, that's terrible, and maybe I will have trouble to decide which one is actually great ASMR and which one is terrible. So if I do, you know, those more intense sounds, I could use the terrible ones, and then everybody would be like, ooh, that wasn't good. So yeah, scratching is sometimes a little bit too much for me.
Thank you very much, my dear Chip.
I do have, I need to make sure to hang some curtains that are going to get rid of some of the light. I definitely will do that, or I'm going to die in here. Yeah, it's already too light for me, and we don't even have 7 a.m. and I'm already like, it's light, because it's not even a light outside, but in this room with 2 windows on each side, it's just absolutely light. That's the problem. I do try to make videos where I'd be like, okay, maybe I wouldn't watch it myself, but other people might like it, so I'm trying to do it. But the problem is that you're still supposed to make things sound good, and usually you do it by listening to something and then be like, okay, this is good. For me, it's like I'm listening to it and I cannot tell if it's good or not. So for me, something that is good or something that is bad might sound the same, or I don't know. I just don't, like, for me it's just too intense on both sides. So because of this, it's very hard for me to do those things that people like, but I just don't know how to do them. If I have a favorite animal, yes, all of them. I love all animals. They're so cute. I don't know. I couldn't possibly choose one. And they're so smart and so cute, and nah, there's no way I could choose one. I don't know. I love my animals the most, probably because they're my animals. Yeah, even snakes. I wouldn't want to live with one because I would have to feed other animals to the snake, and I couldn't do that. But they're cute as well. They're very cute, especially some of them. And they're also actually cool animals. With my best friend, we are always joking that Now it's difficult to explain because it's something that's like a German saying that we are. I love rats. I love them as well. Now, they are really all animals. I don't know. Wouldn't know. I don't like insect. Like insects. What's the English word? But those crabble and like spiders and something like this. That's not my thing. I only like animals. Well, yes, birds. There are birds outside, and also there are actually cars outside, and I'm not sure as to how quiet this room is in the end because I don't have any isolation in this room, but I feel like those windows are actually pretty good windows, and I do still hear the cars, but way less, as if the windows were open, so I think they isolate very well. Downstairs, not so much. I had to build something downstairs. I do not only like domesticated rats, but the ones that are not domesticated, obviously I couldn't touch them. Doesn't change the fact that I still think they're super cute, especially because the wild rats, they have a very cute coloring. They are like gray with brown, and it gets light on the bellies, but it's very like it was a pattern, you know. They are like all kind of colors in the hairs, and all together gives like such a brownish color, but actually there are a lot of colors in the different hairs, which is very cute and it looks great. And domesticated rats don't have coloring like this, but obviously you can touch them and they wouldn't want to be touched because they're not domesticated. My new neighbors, yes, they seem to be more quiet, but there is one problematic one. So basically the neighbors that I have on the both sides, they seem to be rather quiet people. I sometimes hear something, but it's not terrible. I don't have any neighbors upstairs, and downstairs I'm my own neighbor because it's like over 2 levels. There's a room downstairs and this room upstairs, so it's 2 rooms here. But there is like downstairs, and then downstairs from my downstairs, and then 2 flats to this side. There's a guy who is said to be I don't know how to say, mentally special. He has something, I don't know what it is. They just said that he has a social worker that is actually doing like all the things for him. Like, actually he shouldn't be living in this house. He should be living in a special place for people who have trouble. But he's living here, and he tends to listen to music so loud that even though I have absolutely no contact to him with my flat, I can still hear the music. It is so loud that I wouldn't be able to record or to even make streams because it's just incredibly loud. He also opens all the windows, like everything is open, and he's listening so loud you can really hear everything. And he's doing it at day and at night, and the landlord bought him what is the name, headphones. So he said when he has the headphones, he's going to start to listen with headphones only, and then it's going to be fine. And before, I'd say a few weeks ago, I was talking to the girl that is living in the apartment over his apartment, and she told me that she lives there for I think 2 months, and she's already looking for a new apartment because she cannot bear the music. Is so loud, she's unable to sleep even if she puts earplugs in. It's just so loud, it does not help. Everything is vibrating when he listens to music, and he suddenly does it in the middle of the night or in the day, whenever. He's just doing it all the time, and so I know that the landlord and the caretaker, and they are trying to kind of control him a little bit, but I'm not sure if they're going to manage. I did hear him as well a few times already, so he really does listen a lot to music. I mean, for me, it's not as like, for me, it's bad because of my video recordings, but I'm not the one that actually suffers from this, because the neighbors that are really having like shared walls with him, it's so loud. You cannot live like this. Like, it's really terrible. It's torture. And I didn't know about him when I signed the contract, so I obviously got to know a little bit later. And then I asked, like, what's that? And they're like, yeah, we are trying to take care of it, but don't you worry, you don't have any shared walls with him or anything, so it shouldn't be a problem for you. But it is a problem for me. It really is so loud. It's transferring through the whole house. It's crazy. They said he is like mentally on the state of our 12 years old, I don't know, 14 years old, so he's definitely not able to live by himself actually. And he does have a social worker who is responsible for him. No, not Rammstein. Actually, he listens to everything. His taste for music is rather interesting. So he has like hip hop, but also some classic. It actually goes through all ages of music. I've heard everything from him by now. So it's not always bad music actually. Sometimes he listens to good music, but I still don't want to hear it. No, he does not have. The flats in this house are not expensive, actually. And here are a lot of students in this house as well. It does look very fancy, especially here, this upper. But even this here, it's not as fancy as it looks. It is, for me. I do think it's fancy, but it's not as expensive as one would think. I would say, of what I was looking, and I was already expecting to pay a lot to find anything, and I was rather surprised that this place is like, it's reasonable. It's not cheap, but it's reasonable. It's very reasonable, especially for this area here. It's very reasonable. And the other flats in this house, they're like one-room flats a lot, especially the flats downstairs, and so there are a lot of students and stuff. And the guy that is living in this house, it's the state that is paying his rent. So it's not, I think he has no parents anymore, if I got it right, and the state is paying for him because he's mentally ill, and so he wouldn't be able to work, and so it's paid for. No, 5,000. No, in Germany, and especially in this city, we don't have prices like in California. No. Maybe he does listen to ASMR. I don't know. I've never seen him. I did see him short. I saw like he walked to his flat with 2 bottles of Coke. I don't know if he listens to ASMR or not, but I don't think it would help. He would just listen so loudly that it would distract again. Yes, I do read the Twitch chat. Actually, I'm mostly talking to the Twitch chat right now. I should look into the YouTube chat again. Why are people writing Putin in my YouTube chat? It's the same guy, okay. That's okay. That's just someone spamming the name. I would rather not introduce him to my channel, to be fair. I mean, they told me he's not dangerous, but I have no idea. Like, I don't know him personally. I hope it's everything fine. It's just a little bit weird, but nothing dangerous. I hope so. And I think it's gonna be fine. I mean, they said if he's too loud, I can always ask the caretaker to ask him to make it quiet again. But the girl that once over his flat, she said nothing would help. She would try to talk to a caretaker, and she would try to knock herself. Nothing helps. He's not reasonable. Yes, I am paying attention to Twitch. I do. It's actually a little bit easier than YouTube, because YouTube is very fast and there are actually no real conversations. There are sometimes questions, sometimes something interesting to read, but mostly YouTube is like just spam. At least right now I see people write a lot of spam, while Twitch seems to sometimes be a little bit toxic. But there are actually conversations going on, so it's easier for me to interact because we have something to answer to. So yes, I do feel creeped out with those windows. I do. I can't wait to finally have curtains, because my neighbors also, they can look inside, and I'm like it's not cool. Ja, für 500 Leute ist es viel Text. Wobei ich sagen würde, dass vermutlich auf dem Twitch-Kanal, die meisten Leute auf dem Twitch-Kanal sind so die aktivsten Leute, die ich habe auf meinem Kanal, grundsätzlich, meinem YouTube-Kanal. Die aktivsten sind vermutlich auf Twitch und dann der Rest ist auf YouTube. Und darum ist nochmal Twitch dann belebter, weil einfach die aktivsten da sind. Normalerweise, wenn man jetzt nur 500 Leute schauen hätte, dann wären das so, wie wenn ich jetzt auf YouTube nur 500 Leute schauen hätte, wäre das wahrscheinlich nicht so aktiv. Wobei doch, dann wäre es auch aktiv, weil dann wäre das die aktivsten, die ich habe. Aber so von einem kleinen Kanal 500 und von einem großen Kanal ist immer unterschiedlich, von Situation zu Situation. Yes. That's a good idea, the Amazon wish list and the curtains. But I don't know what curtains I really need actually anyways. I don't even have a kitchen right now, so I feel like I'm getting so tired. I'm not supposed to be tired. Because when I get tired, I get super boring. How many languages I speak? Only 3. I speak Russian, German, and a little bit of English. Oh yeah, Joshua. Some ASMR. What kind of ASMR for me? No, I don't want to be tired. I'm sorry. I'm disappointing you all with my tiredness. There's an insect on my wall. I'm not going to be too close to it. So now, isn't it comfortable? I'm just going to move over the microphone a little bit. I could just lay down to sleep and then you can watch me sleep on stream. I don't think that's a too good idea. I'm not bored, I'm just tired. That's different.
because I'm awake. I fell asleep yesterday in the day, and then I woke up, and then it was weird. I do not snore. That's not true. I have a very healthy nose. Ну как же не отвечают? Почему на русские комментарии не писать надо? Иначе не на что отвечать. Can you actually hear the cars behind the window? Or only the birds? Thank you very much, Tito. Thank you very much. Just the birds, okay. But is my voice loud enough? Like, do you hear me well, or is the microphone just not sensitive enough at the moment? Because I'm thinking to maybe sometimes record videos in here as well, and it would be nice if I could in the day. Because my other camera is going to be doing way better with the sounds behind the window. Oh, because it sounds really light. Wait, I'm going to show you how it would sound like with the window open, and you gotta tell me if you can hear more of the sounds outside and if it sounds bad. I would like to know if it sounds very bad when the windows are actually open. Wait. The birds should be way louder now, isn't it? Is the traffic very annoying, very loud sound, like loud in my voice? For example, if I'm whispering. Yes, it's too much, isn't it? So, what do you see? Do the windows isolate good? It's crazy, isn't it? I think the windows are doing such a good job. Unfortunately, the window downstairs in the room are way less isolated, so I did have to put a barricade again.
A walking sound is good, okay?
Loves outside sounds. I see some people even love the outside sounds. Лекси, спасибо огромное, спасибо. Спасибо. Hugo. Thank you very much, dear Hugo. Thank you very much. At night I do have some traffic, but of course realize I don't have to have the windows open. I was just wondering how the sound is when it is open. I'm glad you like the microphone and the sound with windows closed though, because it means that I don't know, the acoustic of this room is actually way better than the one of the other room. But I think it should work out anyways.
Ear cleaning. I can prepare it for the next time, but right now I have nothing for ear cleaning here. What's your favorite character to play in an ASMR role play video? Lara Croft, actually. I do love to play her. I wish I had my earphones, then the ASMR with me would actually be better. Without earphones, I don't hear anything I'm doing, so it's not so good quality. Yes, I do plan to do more role plays. I'm still thinking what should be the first video that I would record now. Probably I'm going to do something with personal attention, because I felt like that's the most asked for video. Мой красивый пес сейчас мамы. I actually did record a Lara Croft video a few months ago, but then I decided it's not good and I did not upload it. I even edited like the first 5 minutes, which took me a few hours because it was a lot with editing and everything, but I just didn't like the video, and so I did not upload it. Yeah. I have sometimes, like often, that I record something and it's just not good enough, and so maybe I record in the new studio again. I don't know. I wouldn't know how to do it better, so that was a little bit the problem. Thick girl is blonde. I'm not blonde anymore any longer. My thick girl, she was super blonde. It was at the time where my hairdresser made my hair so much more blonde than I wanted it to be. And I had just white hair. How do you like the scratching sounds on the toy here? I could wait. See. See what else do we have? cannot do it quietly. This is quicker. That's the whole thing. This is quicker actually. I see all those heart faces. I'm sorry. I did not want to hurt you. So, anyways, actually, my original plan was to drink this thing here. I did not understand Spanish. I did not speak Spanish. No experience with Spanish at all. Use of hola, I can say hola. This is I actually was sure I had actually bought another one anyways.
Thank you very much.
This is a smoothie. It is with fruits. It's berries and fruits inside. Stuff like this. Show you. Close. Wait. There it is. Can you read it? There it is. Definitely a little bit sour. It's actually tasty. I like it. Let me see. I feel like it's too loud and I'm just opening it too up close. It's okay, not too loud. I do have headphones, but I don't have them here yet. I should. I have only very huge ones that have a too short wire. Is there a pronunciation? Wire. So makes it a little bit difficult. But the pronunciation, the way it's written, it should be actually wire, not via as I say it. Cord, wire, wire. Bluetooth does not work because Bluetooth it needs, like, I'm using Mixport, and so the Mixport is supposed to be connected to Bluetooth, kind of, and my Mixport isn't, so I wouldn't be able to use Bluetooth headphones with these Mixport. I think I'm getting tired. Try another Thief Roleplay Part 2. That one was super good and relaxing. Well, I don't know, in this room I couldn't make a thief roleplay because he's basically nothing to thief. All those things that you could steal in this room are actually things that I need to record. So, but I don't know, maybe I should try to set up a video, a thief roleplay video, but no idea for a second video on that topic. I would have to watch my video again. We are not receiving any data. Am I gone on YouTube? What is going on here? No. So I have an idea. How about, since YouTube is acting a little bit weird, I would say, am I right now on YouTube? Yes? No? I would say this stream is going to continue on Twitch only. So everyone who's watching me on YouTube right now, I would say come over to my Twitch channel. Follow me on there. I can post. And keep on watching me on Twitch, because I'm only going to read the Twitch chat from now on. So everyone who wants to keep watching, go over to Twitch. You can find the link to my Twitch channel in the description to this stream. I'm too tired, I cannot talk anymore. So yeah, I'll see you on Twitch, and I'm going to move Twitch more into the middle now. Hello, Twitch. Because the problem is also on YouTube, it seems to have trouble no, y'all are complaining all the time that there are Twitches anyways. Oh my god, I'm retarded. My brain does not work anymore. Let me drink some more of this. So here again a link for YouTube to come over to Twitch. Einfügen und absenden. Twitch is to relax. That's the reason why I come over towards the end of the stream, especially right now. I'm a little bit I'm getting tired a little bit, and so it does help to focus on only one stream, and the one on Twitch is a little bit easier. Hello to everyone who came over from YouTube. Hi. I hope you like it here on Twitch. We have definitely a better connection, we have less delay. I've heard that the picture is better as well. So it definitely seems to be less spammed in the chat, and I hope you're going to not spam in the chat as well. Because if I'm only in one chat, I guess I can even moderate the chat, so I can ban you. I can ban you. I just need to discover how one does it, and then I can do it. And let's see, what cool stuff could we do on Twitch only? It's a little bit boring if as long as I'm not affiliate or partner or something. But what I can do is keep on doing some triggers. Let me just try it out. I can say I like Twitch more, but probably it's actually really better for streaming because of better quality, I guess. It definitely seems to have less delay, and I think that just the way the chat is built, you can see all those cool gifs and pictures and all those things that people put in. I feel like the Twitch chat is easier to read, it's funnier to read, there's more to see. The YouTube chat is very boring when it comes to the way it looks. What's the picture of it? I don't know how to say it, but there's like I don't know. I think YouTube should definitely try to make some changes with the chat, definitely. And just with the way you can do it interactive on YouTube, I just feel like there's not much to do. Or let's say it like this, the spam on Twitch looks way better than the spam on YouTube. And all those tentacles, it's just cute. It's just cute. It's a little bit like Discord with all those, but Discord allows even more, so I actually would love if one could be as free as on Discord, on the chat, on Twitch, but it really is looking better. And once I think I need to be partner for that, I could even add my own emojis.